ear to make it clear.
Back in your ear to make it clear too. It's your host Rob Lowe bringing y'all season 5, episode 9. Got the coach back with me, you already know. I got the assistant coach with me too, whole team. You heard me. With the football and the track. How y'all feeling?
Man, listen. It's a great day because we got some great topics to dive into. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I'm just super excited to be here. I'm super excited to be back podding. And I'm glad to link up my man Rob. We've been trying to get this for a while, so it's a nice little collab. So like,
A&B, yeah, we might have to talk a little bit about A&B, so a little bit on that too. But this is Hunnit Yards number 14, all football show. I lied because we got the Rick Ross album that we're gonna be breaking down. We're gonna be freestyles we gonna be doing, plus Hot Seat 3, and we gonna tell y'all who really won that Carson Wentz trade. But we starting off down the street, right? Cowboys at the Washington football team. Start it off, dude.
Defense. Listen, Michael Paulson, you have Randy Gregory come back, DeMarcus Lawrence on the other side. Let me tell you a little something about Trayvon Diggs. Out of 18, he checked Terry 17 times. 2 times they threw it to Terry.
C-Bus.
None of them.
C-Bus.
None of it.
Buckle up.
I know y'all saw that deep pass. It got a little hectic at the end. He had done a shoulder on the ground. I thought Terry was out for a minute.
Yeah, he did go out of the game.
Oh,
he did go out of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
while I was on the 18.
Michael Paulson taking treating Heineke like shrimp, man. Bubba Shrimp out there. Oh my God, it was crazy. Sacks, strip sacks. Randy Gregory with the tip, caught the motherfucker. Man, listen, the defense was out of control. Dak Prescott, where was you at? I ain't gonna hold your offense. I've been talking about Ezekiel Elliott for a minute, week by week. It's getting quiet out there because y'all second string running back, what's his name?
Pollard, he's hurt too.
Climate.
Yeah, he did get hurt.
Pollard's hurt too.
Pollard hurt, but Clement.
Yeah, because
they got another one.
Clement
had 13 carries. Had 13 carries.
He wasn't bad. He wasn't a bad back.
Nah. But Clement had 13 carries, 47 yards. Ezekiel Elliott had 12 carries, 45 yards. Now I know you're a little banged up, but still, that's half the carries going right there. So it seemed like y'all taking Ezekiel
But I got a
Elliott.
question. You want Zeke right now to get into the playoffs, or you want Zeke in the playoffs? What you want?
Tell you the truth, the way he been producing this year, for real, it don't even matter. Because he ain't going to be the one that...
washed.
Don't say that. Don't put
what you saying.
Don't say that.
I just put the period.
Should I say
He tried to dance around it too. He tried to dance around it. That's crazy. Nah, I can't go with that.
I'm just saying, man, the offense, CD Lamb. They had CD Lamb in the backfield, 2 carries.
Yeah.
15 yards, 17 yards.
That boy nice though. That boy nice.
But, oh yeah, I got him.
That boy CD. Exactly.
I got him on
exactly. That boy nice.
CD nice. CD nice. I believe he got 1 carry. Then right after he got the reception right after the play after. So I know CD all that.
CD put that foot in the ground and cut.
They was supposed to.
Yeah. He loved running after the.
They was supposed to get the Washington football team up out of there, and they sneaked their way back in it. Somehow, someway, I was like, what? Was it like 24-0 at half?
21-0.
What's going on?
They turned it into the Cowboys. That's what they
Corey
did.
Holcomb with the interception. Like, Cowboys got to do better. I ain't going to hold you. It was a win at the end of the day. But the defense.
This ain't no Super Bowl.
This was a defense. This was a defense type of win right here. Offense, coming off of 400, was it like the first 6 games, over 400 yards per game. Now you struggling against a Washington team that's banged up on the defensive side. It ain't looking good.
I'm Chase Young, a couple people.
No, them boys are stepping up. That whole Bama line, like Payne and Allen.
Yeah, all first round.
They're definitely doing their thing. So
what you think about the game?
I think it was a good game. I feel like the Cowboys are gonna cowboy. Like, you know how every year it'd be like, yo, the Cowboys, they kind of sweet. They kind of, nah, and then they just cowboy it up. Like, Tony Romo with the kick. It's like, oh, it's easy. It's from like the 20. Just chip that joint in. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
I thought he was going to make it in the end.
And he's like, all right, maybe I'll catch the corner. Like, oh, okay. Or the DeMarco Murray year when they were sweet. The first year with Dak and Zeke, they were sweet. It's like, they going to cowboy it up. So, like, in terms of what my man's saying over here, I can see it. I can see the writing on the wall. Zeke's banged up. Pollard's banged up.
Right, already.
They've shown they had those games where it's like nobody can catch a pass. Dak is flustered because the miraculous line's not holding it down today. So it's like
it's not miraculous.
they've had that label. Oh, we got the best line in the league for years. But like, you ain't really got the best line.
Who got the best line?
Hey,
Colts.
I was gonna say the Eagles. Y'all number one in rushing.
But they be getting hurt though.
They're just old. They're just old.
That's true. Because we got good running.
Because Kelsey is somebody.
They making them hoes.
Nah, Kelsey, you right.
Kelsey be doing the damn thing.
Kelsey. He always be there. But as far as this game, y'all, work at FedEx Field now, so I was at the game, right? So they put me outside to do the tickets. That shit was nice for real. Had the sun out there, you know what I'm saying? I was doing the tickets, right? But I couldn't see the game at my normal spot. I had a TV out there. So all I hear is people in the background, 3-0, 11-0, 18-0, 21-0 at halftime. I'm like, oh, why I put them in my parlay, coach? So I go by break, right? I go upstairs to the suites. I'm eating it. I'm going to go Shannon Sharp on y'all real quick. He said, my grandfather said, when your team losing and you eating your food, your shit don't taste as good. And that's a fact. I swear to God, that food was tasting trash. It was playing trash. It's 24-8. It was 24, like, what, 27-14. I'm like, at first I'm thinking, okay, we starting the show with this, right? As I see the game unfold, I'm like, hell no. We might not even talk about this game. I see the stadium like half empty, the hallways filled up, you know what I'm saying? People leaving all this. Couple Cowboy fans come out. It's already like a group of 6 of them, like one Skins fan. They come up like, how about them Cowboys? Woo, all this. Bruh, while they back is turned to the screen, Dak throw the pick 6. To make it, what, 27-20? And the stadium go crazy, bro. All you see is people jetting back. I'm like, yeah, everybody come on back. Come on, sit down for a second. Come on, sit down, bro. Stadium going crazy. They get the 3-and-out in Washington football team fashion. A fumble on the last play, bro. When you got the crowd into it, they back in the seats. Wasting their time out there. Wasting their goddamn time, and that's a shame. But, hey, if you a football team fan, listen to that Rick Ross album. Man, new jump that just dropped out. Richer than I ever been. What you think, Coach?
Richer than he ever been. That's where he was staying in this album right here. You know, but I felt that old Ross here. You know what I'm saying? When it first came on with little, you know I be messing up on names. Little Nirvana.
Havana, yeah.
Little Nirvana came off with that.
With the low voice was like, yo, you know, if you ever did coke in the 70s, 80s, that was mine. Oh shit, that's a flex. He didn't say like, yo, in this neighborhood. He didn't say this town. Oh, I had this block. Mine. He said it was mine. Like this. I said why?
So I mean, he was like, yeah, I'd like to thank you for making my name still. Is that Rick Ross?
Nah, that's somebody. I think his name was in the jump. What is that?
I don't know.
It was some nigga from down in Miami, probably.
That shit had me going on around like, yeah, this is some Rick Ross shit right here. Beat came on. Ever since I say the last beat all the way to the end, it was cool to me. Man. I'm gonna hold my rate.
What you think?
I think it was solid. I think that he had great features.
Yeah.
Benny the Butcher, he's gonna do what he's got to do against anybody on any beat. So I definitely like that he stepped away from the Griselda sound and linking up with Ross. That's major for him too. I think that Ross is aging very well.
That's a good way to put it.
I think he's aging very well. I wasn't blown away, but I wasn't disappointed. I think it was a real good album. I think for Ross, it's just like, this is what Ross do.
Grown man.
This is what, like,
yeah.
Ross is gonna give you the, little nigga, like, aspire to greatness, but hey, get your money up. It's like, yo, I've been there.
Boss up.
A boss up. And then remember, Wingstop in the back, if you want to hook that up, like, he's always talking that talk, so I got no complaints.
Album. I like that. I rock with it. And it's like, Ross make that type of music where it's like, shit just make you want to count up, bruh.
Precisely.
Even if you gotta go to the bank, get the rent money out real quick, you know what I'm saying? Tell him, give me that Jody 5s, I'm trying to count slow. That's what Rick Ross make you want to do, bruh. He stayed in the slow jam lane, you know what I'm saying? I rock with that. And as far as that Lemon Pepper freestyle though, the junk with Drake, the junk wasn't on neither one of their albums. Like, nobody gonna use that?
Same with, what was it, Gold Roses?
Oh, bro, I'm not shocked at that one.
Hold up.
I like that. I hear that.
That's the little 2-pack jump that I think Drake dropped a while back.
True. Nah, I'm still on that Lemon Pepper though. I need that on somebody's album. That's on the classic. But I like this song, Richer Than I Ever Been. I was like shaky on the title at first, cause I'm like, okay, we still in a pandemic. Like some people still struggling, other people just been struggling. They ain't richer than they ever been. But in that song, he basically detailed it and was like, yeah, if you alive, you know what I'm saying. If you gotta grind, you know what I'm saying. You richer than you ever been. So that's how you connect everybody with that. I feel like. But what y'all got for the top
three? I gotta go with Jasmine Sullivan, man. Outlaws. Hey, that chorus had me. I ain't gonna hold it. She was fucking that joint up. Rick Ross come over there with the smooth talk like he do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm trying to be like Bonnie and Clyde out there joint now. Hey, that's what's up.
What you got for number 3?
For number 3. I'm gonna either go with Rapper Estates or Richer Than I Ever Been.
I ain't mad at that.
And honorable mention, just cause like I can envision the club when Will come on. See, like I can just envision. Like, I don't be out no more. Like I don't be out no more. But like I can see it. Be like
it turned up. It turned up.
I said, oh wait, okay. I ain't mad.
Everybody be looking around.
That's an honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
Strip club. That's what I thought of.
I said, all right, J-Dog. Okay.
Man, listen. That's gonna be a strip club banger to the day.
It's money in that. It's money in that.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to that Richer Than I Ever Been Jones too. But my number 3 is gonna be Rapper Estates. Benny the Butcher.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's what my man said. Like you said, every time he hop on the track, he do his thing. You already know what's up.
Shit.
Hit him with the I'm really in the field. You just Skip Bayless. I'm trying to get me a show like Skip Bayless one of these. I was like, that mean guy coming, but Skip, you deserve that because you always be trolling. So you deserve that. Number 2.
Hella Smoke, Future and Wiz Khalifa. You know how I get that.
No, Rolls Royce, Cinnamon Blowing, Hella Smoke.
You already know how I get that. Windows up. I don't got no Rolls Royce. I'm trying to get there though. Well, you know how I get that.
Yes, sir.
I gotta go with the intro, Lil Havana. I feel like that was a great way to set the tone.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Ross, always off the intro, is gonna be like, yo, this is what the album's about.
Yeah.
So it's like my man said, he was like, yo, we getting money. I'm trying to boss up.
Set the tone.
Once again, this nigga that people don't even remember his name, he just stepped out there. Hey, like, yo, I just gotta remind you, 70s to the 80s, that was me. That was me. Like, come on.
He was doing coke. Hey, number 2 this time. Hella Smoke with Wiz Khalifa on it. Perfect feature. And that joint had me thinking back, like, man, did they do a couple songs in the past? I don't even remember them linking up for real. That should have been happening.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, that's my number 2.
That's why. Got me think. But number 1, I think was your number 3. No, it wasn't. Richer Than I Ever Been. That's my number 1. Listen. Cause when I was driving in the car, I'm driving to work, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to the album. Richer Than I Ever Been came on right, but I'm still chill. I'm in the zone, I'm zoned out, you know, you on the highway and shit. I get like 30 seconds into the song, I pop up. Right, I'm chilling.
Right.
A minute into the song, I'm in the slow lane here like 55. I was here like 75. I push replay. I'm like, hold up, this some bullshit right here. I lean back a little bit. I'm like, oh man, like, cuz he got me feeling like I'm on some bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, that's like I was explaining. Rick Ross, man, I'm telling you, man, he inspired you, man. He inspired you. Had me going to work happy, like, yeah, I'm about to turn up for these kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to give them some game real quick.
And that's completely why for number 1 for me, I gotta go with Can't Be Broke. Cause when he brought the young boy on, I was like, I'm not gonna say I'm old head, but like I feel like at 28, you stepping into that. I listen to Ross. I don't know who this young nigga is. Right. Never heard a single track.
Who was it?
It's like Young Ain or some shit like that.
Okay.
What you think? So I was like, damn, this little nigga's going right now. And of course, Ross gonna step up. This is the standard. We can't be broke. We go for something. It's like, okay. So cause the little nigga was singing his heart out. So I was like, I felt that shit. But he was doing it in like a rap. So it was like, all right, little nigga, I felt that shit.
Yeah.
So that's why I said that's my number 1 though.
Respect. My number 1, I gotta agree again with you on your number 3. Outlaws. Jasmine Sullivan on that hook. Blessed it. 21. I didn't even expect 21 to come out the cut because I ain't had the features up. I was doing something, just listening to it. 21 came on that joint. I was like, I don't want to hear your opinion about what's hip hop. 30 hanging off of my bridges, nigga. That's hip hop. That's a battle rap, boy. You was talking about my pen. What? That's hip hop. What? Yeah. That's my number 1.
That was 21.
Yeah, that was 21 Savage.
I didn't know who that was, son. Cause you know when you get the Afro, you know they don't show the whole thing. Yeah, they just show the Jasmine.
Jasmine Sullivan's a pretty long name
like,
too.
Who the fuck?
That's a fact.
Damn. Fuck.
21. Yeah, that was my number 1 right there. What y'all got for them ratings though? How y'all rating this one?
This one, man, got a 7.5. Out of 10. Good enough, but it wasn't. Took me there. And it took me there. You know what I'm saying?
Watch.
For me, yeah, I feel like 7.5. I feel like it's good enough, but like honestly, right now in terms of replayability, I'm not running back to it immediately. It did just come out, so it could grow on me, but like a lot of Ross's music ages well, so it don't even matter.
That's a fact.
So it's like, for right now, off the first listen, I'll eventually go back to it. It's one of those albums like, check out Ross out.
You listen to albums straight through, so like, you go back and play it.
Oh yeah. Cause then like, I feel like when
I usually chop it up and I like throw it in a playlist and I come like out the new music. I'm like, what I want to listen to type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cause I feel like an album that can go straight through. That's a good album. A lot of times you gotta jump around to the single. You jump around to this one song. It's like,
but I feel like a lot of albums is like that, for real, music-wise, for real. Like when you get to a 7.5, because I'm right there with y'all. I just like wanted to give it an 8. I was like 7.5, 8-ish, because I rock with it, you know what I'm saying? But ain't a lot of 10s nowadays, to me. I mean, shout out G Herbo for like J. Cole. Like they had some of the best albums of the year.
You fuck with
2021.
You fuck with what's his name? Russ?
Yeah. I was about to shout him out too.
I'm not gonna lie. When you said we gonna talk about, I said, I might have to just mention that Chomp too.
Yeah, Chomp too.
That Chomp too. That definitely caught me by surprise. Like I know he's talented. I know he's a good rapper, but like that was a next level album.
The shit he was talking on that, bro. Real. Yeah. About the real features.
Yes, I
appreciate you, dog.
Yes, he has the eye on that. And Ty's one of my favorite rappers. Like in terms of just no matter the topic, no matter the beat, I'm gonna rip this shit. I'm gonna give you bars. I was like, and I feel like he had Jada on there. Like I feel like he wasn't done. Like come on, how you let Jada inside? And Jada electronic.
Nigga, he brought Lloyd Banks back. Hear this album. Cause he brought Lloyd Banks back in the I Love You Fuck With G and this shit. But we already freestyling, so let's get to our NFL freestyle. Coach, what you got for us?
Man, let's talk about the people. Lamar Jackson. Oof. Injured. Rob. If Lamar Jackson, well, I'm not going to even, I don't even want to take it this far, but it's a what if.
Right.
It's a what if. If Lamar Jackson is out for this season, 0%?
Of course.
Okay.
So
it's just Lamar. It's just Lamar that's giving you your percent that they got a chance of winning the championship.
Name me one good team that could lose their starting quarterback and they have a better chance, or don't come down somewhere to 0%. Like Tom Brady get lost for the Bucks, 0%.
No.
If that get lost for the Cowboys, 0%.
Yes.
Or if Kyler keep getting nicked, 0%.
No.
You think they got a shot to win the Super Bowl without Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
What?
Listen.
Colt,
wait. It's not even about Colt. It's Colt. Because at the end of the day, Colt's a gamer. And we all know that.
What do that mean in the playoffs?
But listen. That means everything in the playoffs. All you gotta do is win one game at a time.
That get you one way, they get kicked out.
Look at the team. JJ Watt about to come back.
Okay.
They still got one of the best receivers in the entire league. You gotta worry about him. James Conner on the low is top 5 in rushing touchdowns this season. Okay.
No way.
Kingsbury,
you gotta get Edmonds back.
And you gotta get Edmonds back, of course. Kingsbury's supposed to be this great coach. Prove it. I think.
Baker.
Is what?
Booty Baker.
Oh yeah. I fuck with Baker. You gotta run to the end zone next time, but But
yeah, bruh. Everybody gonna be 0%.
Nah.
I can't say
0% means no chance in hell. I think a hot team collectively with the backup, it don't matter. You can get it done.
Niggas is not Nick Foles. You trying to
Nick Foles is not Nick
Foles. So you not a one man.
So you saying they not 0% if they lose Lamar Jackson out for the year?
Oh no, the Ravens. That's different. That's different. The Ravens are Lamar Jackson. So it's like once Peters got hurt and they're on the 6th string running back, Devonta Freeman.
Pick up.
Come on, dog. They had Le'Veon out there. They had Latavius Murray out there. I said, what are y'all doing? And Lamar still got to get his 10 carries.
It's still 8-3 with that.
Nah, but look at those wins, though.
It's the NFL.
Okay.
8-3. What you got for the freestyle?
For the freestyle? I got you. So, in terms of receivers, I brought it up. What is your top 5 right now? Looking at this season, who's your top 5 receivers?
There's a whole segment right here.
Cooper Kupp gotta be in there.
Okay. My mind went somewhere else. Woo!
I think it's just a collective list. Everybody put up one. We debate the last 2.
All I was Cooper. Cooper Kupp. Yeah, gotta be in there. If you talking about right now, definitely gotta be in there. He can't. If you said top 5,
I say 5.
He gotta be in the top 3.
You say 3?
He gotta be in the top 3.
Okay.
Devontae.
As long as Devontae's number one.
Adams number one.
Yeah, as long as Adams is number one, and then we could do semantics on everything else because he is. I mean,
Well,
it's like a Mario mushroom, like with Aaron Rodgers, but the whole time
that boy
different. That boy different.
Both of them, for real. That's
That's why it's so clean.
Yeah.
But
Hopkins coming back.
I gotta put in Justin Jefferson. You know, I feel about Justin. He's been going off. You know what I'm saying? So I put it like
Bruh, every time. Hold on, I'm sorry. I just need to interject this. On draft night. On draft night, I'm looking at the TV. I said, they ain't let Jefferson drop this. No way. No way. We about to get Jefferson? He about to be in the great. I'm about to get a jersey tonight. Tonight. The pick's in. And the Eagles select Jalen Rager. I said, whoa. Why would, what? They're showing his highlights. He's a kick returner.
We did the top 5. He was nowhere in the top 5.
He was a kick returner. He was just housing kicks and all that at TCU. I said, why would you? Cuz just broke the. He's alright, cool.
He that.
Maybe
top 5. Like he's top 5. What you mean? Top 5.
And ever since that day, I knew he was gonna be a bust. He's a bust. I'll be flat out and very angrily because every time he does that on the field, like how many times Jalen Rager dropped the ball?
Too many? It's Ragalore. We call him
Austin.
Like that man broke my heart, Oh my god! Oh my god!
This is a repeat.
Oh
God. This is a repeat.
Just
I do have a question. Talking about this top 5, could Debo Samuel sneak in?
He would have been in there like 3 weeks ago. Lately,
He got to tote the rock now too. What you mean?
Devontae?
Make him more of a Cordell Patterson type.
This is my list. You know, you can switch it up if you want. Devontae, Justin, Coop, Hopkins. Come back on that 5. I come back on that 5.
I think that's pretty much cemented.
Yeah.
For
I like that 4.
I think 5 is just out for it.
Well, this is what we come down to. Is Debo there?
That's what I'm saying. Like this season,
I gotta go with Debo.
Man, I'm going with my young buck.
Who?
You know, he fucked up the other week. You know, giving up the interception. You know, right in the hands. You know what I'm saying? They lost this week, goddamn.
Jamal.
I don't know.
Oh, wait, nah. I might have to do something different for 5.
Yeah, nobody else.
I'm gonna go CD.
CD
top
he
15.
Top 15?
But
I
they
think
got
already been better than him at times.
They got too many skill players. So it's hard to get him the ball that much. Like we see, we was talking about putting him in the backfield just to give him the ball.
Ain't you saying they were Debo?
Stephon.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I do apologize.
It's a debate.
Nah, that's an easy debate.
I ain't gonna say it's Stephon. I ain't gonna say it's Stephon, but the Bills' offense been slumming.
Okay.
So I can't put him up there. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good debate though. I guess you gotta go Debo.
It's not the
you can argue Terry.
Nah.
Even though he just got locked up.
If you gonna argue Terry this year, I could argue Michael Pittman.
Don't do that.
Pittman has been bad.
I can argue it.
Don't do that to me now.
You know it. You don't. See the thing is,
top 5 though. He's not top 5.
He's not.
We having a hell of a season.
I like it.
I'm saying projection. But if you gonna go Terry, what's Terry done that Michael Pittman hasn't done?
No, Terry been. That's their offense.
Okay.
Michael Pittman, you already know what our offense is. That's no question. You know
that boy a monster.
But Terry
that boy a monster.
Maybe one of the Bucks receivers, the Evans, Godwin, maybe.
Don't sleep on AB.
The Bucks.
If it's his turn, he gonna do it.
AB always.
If it's his turn, he gonna do it.
When he on the field, Because chill out with them fake vaccination cards.
At this point, yeah.
Don't do that.
Honestly, he should have snuck. Like once this whole Kyrie situation happened,
Right.
he should have snuck and be like, all right, these niggas is wild.
Just do it, bruh.
We gonna handle this real quick.
Do it.
But they definitely bammed out on him too, though.
Yeah, that 5 can go anywhere.
That's freestyle. My Jones. So the Chiefs, they spanked somebody, the Raiders yesterday. Chargers spanked the Giants yesterday. So Thursday night, we got the Chiefs versus the Chargers, right? Pat Mahomes versus Justin Herbert, a.k.a. I'm going to give him a nickname real quick, y'all. J. Herbo.
Oh, I'm going with?
J. Herbo.
Not bad. Because Trevor Lawrence took sunshine from him. So it's not bad.
What's the Herbo?
Herbert.
J. Herbo, like
But,
G. Herbo, like
But the Herbo don't say. Oh, like J. Herbo.
J. Herbo. That was an overhead ball. That it might get to you by week 17.
If it sticks, you can be like, yo, I started that shit right here on the podcast.
J. Herbo, like when we call him. What y'all think about the game though?
Who playing at home?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Chiefs.
Is it an Arrowhead Stadium?
I think the Chiefs at home.
If it's an Arrowhead, that's gonna be a battle.
Nah, it's in LA.
Oh. So
LA.
they went to Kansas City and beat them the first time. Okay.
Yeah, LA, okay.
I think this is gonna be a real test because the Chiefs, they're saying that the Chiefs defense is back. So if they're back and Honey Badger got them boys flying around the field, alright. They can slow down Justin Herbert because he showed before plenty of times that like he's here but he's not all the way here. Like, he'll get like a 92 in the class, but like he'll bomb a test, be like, fuck, I ain't studying for this shit. I ain't studying for this shit, but like I'm still good, like in terms of overall grade. So I feel like the Chargers can pull it off, but I'm going with the Chiefs. I'm not gonna bet against Patty.
Respect.
Because he has them boys clicking on his side, so like he's not doing the foolish. I'm gonna throw it to the defense. Like
got protected.
I remember, I think it was Monday night. Steve Young was ripping this nigga apart. Like, why would you throw that? I said, oh man, Steve. I'm looking at home like, you right, dog. He shouldn't have thrown that shit. In his eye, he saw something. That's why he's a Alpha Billy.
Right, only the
$500 million
man can see that shit. You with me? What you think?
I'm going back and forth for real, man. For real. Cause I hear you on the Herbert, I hear you on that. But he showed me some emotion last game.
Okay.
Off that deep route to Guyton. That deep ball got hit, got up, looked over to the sideline like, stop playing with me like that. Oh, okay, Herbert. I see it. I see the emotion. So what they on a 5? Kansas City on a 5-game winning streak. Mm-hmm. That winning streak gonna be broken Thursday. Ooh. I'm about to call it. That winning streak gonna be broken Thursday, bro.
The Chargers.
Derwin James and the boys.
Damn.
Joey Bosa. Is it Joey Bosa? Yeah, Joey.
Yeah, Joey. Yeah. Okay. You know, Pat Mahomes had that quote we talked about in the off-season off another freestyle where they asked him about Justin Herbert and he was like, you know, I gotta see it to believe it.
Yeah. And that's what he's supposed to say.
He seen it though. He believe it though.
I think Mahomes still different. So like I think.
Oh yeah.
Like don't get me wrong, Herbert's a grown man.
When I go there, I'm not saying he shook.
Okay.
I'm saying he gonna take that as a challenge.
Oh exactly.
Like,
exactly.
So you think you on my level?
Yeah. I'm like.
Okay.
Mahomes is a competitor. Like
he got loose versus the Raiders last week. Another division matchup. I take the Chiefs. Close game though. like it's gonna be a close game. Pat Mahomes gonna have to probably get a field goal at the end of the year. Get him up out of
And Bucker's like that, so don't.
I might be saying the Chargers now, but when he's sitting in that text, Detroit might say Chiefs. I'll let y'all know that. But we're going Chargers.
Right here as we speak, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we're gonna get into the red zone topic, and this topic today. Okay, so we'll talk about that. Okay, we'll do.
Jalen Hurts. We talking about Jalen Hurts.
What Hurts and Sirianni?
You take Wentz over Hurts? Yeah,
we'll talk about that later. Because I want to talk about who won that trade for real. That's gonna be a good topic. It's gonna be about a little trade that happened first. If you don't know, Carson Wentz drafted by the Eagles 2 in 2016. Got traded to the Colts this offseason, so we got 2 Eagles fans, we got a Colts fan. I'm going to throw it up. I'm going to alley-oop it. I'm going to ask, right here as we speak, who won the trade?
The Eagle fans want to go first on this one?
I'll let you go first.
Let me go first? Alright, I'm going to say the Colts won that trade. I'll be straight up. I feel like the Colts don't need much. Like, in terms of being an overall solid-ass team, you don't need much. You found out you drafted the next up in terms of backs. You got the receivers. Carson Wentz is a capable quarterback. Not saying he's always going to be MVP. Not saying he's going to be elite. He's a capable quarterback. Worst quarterbacks have won Super Bowls. That's what I would say. Brad Johnson, fucking Trent Dilfer. Like, worst quarterbacks have won Super Bowls. Nick Foles, like...
He was about to win the Super Bowl.
He was, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, Carson Wentz, as he finished that season, he was winning that Super Bowl. I don't care what nobody say. He was too crazy. He was too crazy that year. But like, in terms of bringing it back to us, the reason why I say y'all won is because the organization doesn't want to commit to Jalen Hurts. Like, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what the jersey sells. I don't care what the coach say. They don't want to commit to him.
Right.
And if I can see that, I know the niggas in the locker room see that. So as much as I want to fuck with Jalen, he could be out the door if we get Watson. He could be out the door if we get Wilson. He could be out the door if on a long shot we get Aaron Rodgers. Either way, and all
what you talking.
And all those are possibilities.
Right there.
All those are possibilities. So it's like, I mean, yeah, we got the draft picks, but there's no quarterbacks in this draft. So what are you really looking at?
That's a good point.
What is you really looking at?
I got a couple questions for you, but I wanna you wanna go?
I got a couple of questions.
I
got a couple of questions that just off of what he said.
Mm-hmm.
You taking Carson Wentz or you taking Jalen Hurts right now?
Right now, I'm taking Carson.
You almost said Jalen.
I did, but I had to correct myself. I'll take Carson. Because I say this, Jalen, what's his knock?
Wrong.
Okay. Who do we have on our team?
What's Carson Wentz knock?
Getting hurt.
Yeah, getting hurt.
Turning the goddamn ball over.
Jalen doesn't do that either?
Yeah, but
Jalen got more interceptions than Carson Wentz.
Thank you.
Because
all I'm gonna say,
interceptions for Wentz.
Against the who was it? The Giants and the 49ers. Mm-hmm. We were on the 1 yard line before halftime, supposed to get the ball back. We couldn't score.
Didn't even get a field goal.
First time we got stopped, it was bad play call. I'll say that. Maybe it's clock management. That's one time. Twice, you throw the pick, Jalen. Come on, stop it. Because we needed that game too. If we're supposed to win this game.
Still mad off that.
If we're supposed to win this game. The Giants? Come on, dog. But what else I got?
This wasn't even my angle. This wasn't even my angle. Mm-hmm. Okay. But you say you take one. Which one you think you'll get more from a trade? Jalen Hurts right now or Carson Wentz? Which one is more valuable?
Which one is more valuable?
I
This is what I'm saying. I don't.
But this ain't even my angle where I'm trying. You know,
Alright, do your thing.
Cause I hear y'all. Y'all Eagles fan, but
I ain't even say nothing.
This what throws me off. Well, you know, I hear y'all running off that Super Bowl run. I heard y'all. If he would have went on, he would have won the championship. Well, hold on now. Was it his second year? Young Buck's still in the league. Nate Foles, he was different. It was a different type of offense. It got shit different moving differently. So, you know, bringing that in for the second half of the season on playoffs, that shit different. It will mess up the other team defense. But Carson Wentz second year, I can't just go off and just say he was just gonna win that whole championship. So I'm coming off of what he did last season, and that was a terrible season. He will fuss now. It's iffy, but I get back into that. But you go ahead and get your
I just step out because, and I feel like because people always look at Wentz, who was our number one wide receiver for Wentz? Alshon, right? Alshon did everything he could. Got to the peak, got us the Super Bowl. Then what was Alshon? Unavailable.
Hurt.
Deshaun Jackson, you bring him back. Unavailable. Who's number one receiver? Nelson Aguilar. Down the sideline. Who was it? Thursday night or Sunday night? Down against the Falcons. Against the Falcons. In stride. Oh, it's easy. Bloop.
He juggling.
So who was the number? And then who's the last one? And I love this trivia fact. This is the greatest trivia fact.
What you got?
And you already know. Who's the last Eagles wide receiver to go for 1,000 yards?
T.O.
Jeremy Macklin.
Jeremy was nice. He had a run.
But how long ago was that?
At least 10.
10 years? You haven't had one wide receiver go for 1,000 yards in 10 years?
You putting that at the feet of Carson Wentz a little bit too. We gotta be.
And on top of he gotta stay healthy. Like, come on, man.
So that's adding to you saying the Colts won the trade. How did the Colts win the trade if they got the person that can't even create 1,000-yard wide receiver?
That's a good way to look at it. But what I'm saying
is, I can explain.
He was on the Eagles. That's what I'm saying. He was on the Eagles. I can explain
that because the head coach we got thought they had chemistry together. Well, yeah. When I saw
that was a shaky split. That was a shaky narrative they were spinning, but I took it.
Got in.
That was a shaky narrative. I take it.
That's the person that vouched for him. He the reason why. If y'all don't got Frank Reich as y'all coach, Carson was not in Indianapolis. So we gonna have to find somebody else to trade with.
I just want to go all the way back to what you first talked about, and when you said when we got Wentz, it was. We got a good team, so we got, not the best quarterback, but we got a decent quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But we had the opportunity to get a great quarterback. You see what I'm saying?
So who was your great quarterback you was going to get?
Well,
because hindsight is 2020. So looking at the quarterbacks that got drafted, you was walking away with who?
Not from the draft.
Talking about like Rodgers or Wilson, maybe.
Now, cause look, now we got this contract with Carson Wentz, which I think y'all already paid off the 33.6 last year.
Y'all taking some of that money on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He still got a whole nother contract that we got paid. So we got the rest of the contract. So ain't no way ain't nobody gonna trade a great quarterback for Carson Wentz. You see what I'm saying? So we stuck with Carson Wentz. This was our plan.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But I feel as though we was just a quarterback away. And Carson Wentz is not that quarterback away from winning the championship with the team that we have right now. Now, I understand you was talking about y'all ain't had no 1,000-yard wide receiver in the last 10 years. But we got T.Y. injured right now that's banged up. Michael Pittman, he all right. But he ain't.
Don't shortchange
He not.
Don't shortchange young fella.
He make highlights, but he's not he ain't no Bobby Harris. He ain't no Reggie Wayne. Like his separation ain't.
But like you said, you know,
his catching traffic.
He's not the offense. Carson Wentz ain't even the offense.
But when you start depending on the quarterback more than what you supposed to depend on to win the game, that's what pissed me off.
Okay. See, that's the thing about Carson. Because even when he was on our team, he was pissing me off. Because he did one thing always happened to him. Always on the follow through. He was throwing at the defensive line. You know how many times Carson be like trying to fucking beam that jump and fucking right or the fumbles?
But he was always waiting too long. I think that's what you getting at.
I can go down the list of what Carson Wentz does wrong. He throws it across the field. He trash. I think was it Brett Favre? His best favorite quarterback, the best Favre. Oh,
you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
So he trying shit out that joint. He like, this is my game though. I just got let loose. Well, we have a running back that's fucking. Well, how am I getting off topic? But we have a running back that fucking could take over the league right now, and we going 3 and out with a quarterback who's like, well, let me just try this though. You know what I'm saying? Forget the screen. Let me see if T.Y. get open on the post route downfield, and let me hold up. And let the defensive line get to me because the offensive line think we only have 2 seconds come hit the screen. Like that don't go through your mind. It just pissed me off. And then the offensive coordinator just like he's cool with it. Like I feel as though our teams is like on the same break right now with the
That's what I'm saying. If you really gonna see who won, I want to figure out.
Like our relationship is like this right now with the running game. Y'all number one at running.
Which came out of nowhere.
You know what I'm saying?
We wouldn't run the ball at first.
But y'all got the number one running back.
We got the number one running back in the league, but we still depending on Carson Wentz for against Tom Brady.
See the thing is, I would say that's a tough out for anybody. That's a tough out.
I'm saying we was up at the time.
Yeah, I know, but it's a tough out to finish that game. Because if Tom gets done,
we ain't running.
I know.
But when you got two turnovers in the third quarter,
I can't argue that. I can't argue that.
Yeah, you can't blame nobody.
We ain't trying to waste out the clock. We got Tom Brady on the other side. You don't want to get this man no time. We trying to waste as much clock as possible. If we up,
you give him the ball.
I can understand if we down. But we giving this boy 3 and out. He do 2 turnovers. Like, come on, man. Come on. Think. It's Tom Brady. Woo.
But let me get in on this real quick because I love that conversation. So you Colts won it.
I think Colts won it.
Wentz. Eagles won it because y'all got Wentz. that's the wrap up.
No.
Yo, what? Yo, want me to tell you? Okay, let me get to that real quick. Let me tell my piece real quick. Cause what we got? So Jalen Hurts, 2,400 yards, 13 touchdowns, 8 picks, 700 rushing yards, 8 touchdowns. The rushing has been a big factor. They both scramble, so it's like your offensive line got to be good for either one because you got to protect them. Even though Wentz not a scrambler, he gonna run and he gonna be sloppy with it and he not gonna slide and he gonna do a whole bunch of dumb stuff. But the point is, both of these two quarterbacks been iffy in the biggest games. I would say it's sad. Jalen Hurts' biggest game probably the Giants. I say that mainly because it's his last, but it is a division game when we trying to climb in that division. You throw them 3 picks. I feel as though both of them been shaky. What we got? 7-6. Hurts' record is 5-7 this year. Overall, Hurts is 6-10. So the way I look at it, the Eagles won the trade because they got offered Carson Wentz contract. And I rock with Wentz, did everything he did, but what I've been saying lately been a downslide. So I'm not mad we ended up trading him. And then on top of that, the draft picks. I feel like that's what's going to tell us probably in a couple years, see how them jumps pan out. You say there's no quarterbacks, but we don't need a quarterback from the draft.
That's the thing.
We can stack up other positions.
Hold on. See, that's the scariest part. That's the scariest part. That's the scariest part, and you know it. Because our draft, I just have to. Because our draft, come on, bro.
Can I take it from you?
We've been shaky.
I think this
we've been shaky.
Go ahead. I think this is what I take. This is my angle. This is why the Eagles won the draft. Alright? 2021 NFL draft. The Eagles traded with the Cowboys to move up. Right? Off our pick, our 3rd round pick that we gave y'all. To get Devontae Smith. Devontae, I think he's gonna be a nice wide receiver in the league, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, 2022 draft, right? If Carson Wentz plays 75% of the snap or 70% and make the playoffs, which is already going to basically possibly happen, y'all get a 1st round pick now.
You on the field.
So take Jalen Hurts out the situation, because you got to think about it this way. You got Carson Wentz contract out of the way. You got a rookie quarterback that you're going to have to get a contract to yet. You see what I'm saying? So that Aaron Rodgers or whatever, that come in the mix. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all still got a lot of dead money for this year because they traded him, but next year the cap's going to be freed up.
Devontae Adams, who we want to go with. So if you pick up Aaron Rodgers, you got Devontae and who else? Devontae Smith.
That would be crazy.
I mean, yeah, Devontae. Ooh.
Johnny Manziel, where you
know
at?
What I'm talking about? You see where I'm going with this? So you, on top of that, you still got the pick, which you could trade either way. Which you want
to first get round the quarterback.
It'll probably be a late pick because if we make the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, we probably be in the 20 somewhere. Because right now we're in the race to make the playoffs.
Still the NFL. We get good stuff in the 20s.
Coach, let's look at our situation. We got Carson Wentz. Like I was saying, we was quarterback away from winning the fucking championship. Who we go get?
But that's because Stafford was gone.
Huh?
That's because Stafford was gone.
I don't care about Stafford. Listen, we could have held on a little bit. For real, this is how I feel about Carson Wentz. We could have held off and held fucking Jacoby Brissett for another year. That's how I feel about Carson Wentz. I feel as though if we a quarterback away from making a championship, why are we getting a quarterback that's just going to get us to the AFC championship? Andrew Luck already did that for us.
I mean, that's the game right before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you got to be in it to win it.
Andrew Luck already did that for us. You got to be in it to win it. Andrew Luck already did that for us, man. Y'all got to understand, we had Peyton Manning, man. We had Peyton Manning.
So you saying you spoiled him? That's all you saying.
A little bit. Okay. One ship.
That's what I'm saying.
It's only one ship.
That's twice. I mean, same thing happened to us.
When it's like I see Carson Wentz's game, it's just not it. It's just not it. Now with Peyton Manning, his issue was fucking Tom Brady. Yeah. Tom Brady was on the other side. I couldn't argue that. I still can't argue that.
You still beating y'all.
Yeah. So I feel as though the Eagles won on that part because y'all could get depth, y'all got salary cap, you see what I'm saying? And all we got was fucking a trying quarterback.
I think your defense was projected to be way better than it was supposed to be.
I mean, I feel as though our defense is
Your defense is John Sweet, but y'all was supposed to be top 3.
Y'all
supposed to be top 3.
Y'all supposed to be top 3. Y'all supposed to be locked down for real.
We still trying to get my man Kitty Pay, trying to get him in the mix. I feel as though with the defense, the Forrest Buckner supposed to be doing a little bit more. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all supposed to be a top 3 defense.
Because Darius Leonard doing his job,
Kenny
Moore doing his job. Darius Buckner is, the Forrest Buckner. He be getting there, but it's not the contract that we gave you is not living up to that expectation. Yeah. So I feel as though on that defense is expect, but our defense is good.
I'm just scared about the picks though, too. That's
Eagles making the playoffs?
I don't want to make the playoffs. What are we going to make the playoffs for?
I was thinking that same thing the other day. I hate the football team like 6 and 7.
They scrapping for it.
They in the last wild card side.
What is going on with
the NFC, bro?
They're going to take us all the way.
Bruh.
And the thing is, they don't even believe that. Because after week 3, they was like, yo, we got to get Hunnit out of here. I don't know if we can give him that again. He's going to go win streak.
Wild card, they out.
I was there for the first game.
Yeah.
I think I told you against the Chargers. Ryan Fitzpatrick came out that joint first drive, boom, get injured. Hunnit, the whole crowd like, damn, y'all doing like that? That's fucked up. Now that 3 weeks later, yeah, we gotta get Hunnit up out of there, dog. Like, next thing you know, yeah, we can make the playoffs with Hunnit.
We can make the playoffs with Heineke.
Washington football fans and Dallas Cowboys. Oh my God, I pray for y'all sometimes,
every
man.
week. They convince themselves.
I pray for y'all.
And
Man.
we over here like we don't even want
Don't
them to
even
play.
worry
We too real for. We too real.
Like, but you gotta be because, but like the way I see us, I don't think I don't want my heart broken.
Especially now with no Gardner Minshew.
Not with Gardner Minshew, not with this coach.
Nah, that
Gardner, that's
Joe
your
Namath.
Yeah, I guarantee you gonna lose. You go have a Ryan Fitzpatrick ass.
My thing is, I'd rather have my heart broken running the ball than depending on Carson Wentz.
Nah,
Jonathan
if
Taylor
you lose a
gonna
fumble,
be 70.
you gonna lose your mind. If you lose a fumble,
Jonathan Taylor?
yeah.
You
I can let that breathe.
30.
I can let that breathe though. But I can't let 4 interceptions. I can see that happening. I can see that happening. I can't let 4 interceptions be like, well, we tried, you know. No. Nah. Or 3 sack fumbles. Nah, man. Just
Holding on to it too long.
let's go old school and follow Quentin Nelson and them boys. Let's get the
The
job
full
done.
house.
Get it there to Michael Pittman
Out
sometimes.
there.
Take the deep shot to T.Y. and Pascal. I see Dunner coming along. And that's it. But the only thing about Carson Wentz, that's another thing. He throw them deep routes, but he be expecting to pass interference. You be seeing how he be throwing the ball? It be nowhere near the wide receiver. Nowhere near the wide receiver.
Terrible throws.
Be hoping for a pass interference. Like, that throws me off, man. So, y'all won the trade. And I wish y'all the best of luck. Here on out.
It is luck though, because those NFL picks could be bust. And I've seen our front end office
Devontae
go.
Smith?
Yo, y'all keep
Jalen
saying
Reagor.
him, but Jalen Rager.
We ain't Jalen Reagor.
No, y'all didn't. But JJ, I think a Whiteside.
Y'all can
we
get
just
them
talking about
up.
picks in general.
Y'all can get them up. Yeah, they on rookie contracts. That's what I'm trying, you know.
So you think
Trying to
you
float
think we
that
gonna buy the
nigga
ring?
in.
You think we're gonna buy the ring? Because we tried that before too. When we got Nambi, we picked up
We don't
everybody.
have to build through the draft. Because we got the whole thing got to be toned down.
All I'm saying, I've seen this front office
Except for
fucking
Slay.
up. Oh yeah, except for Slay. Nelson can stay too.
Who?
Nelson.
Nelson who?
On the other side, corner.
I don't know who that is.
Who's on the corner?
You tell me.
On the Eagles?
Hope it ain't Reggie now.
Steven Nelson?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can stay too. You doing this thing.
Salute to the scout. Extra point topic. We gonna get to the last jump. What's up?
Did y'all get a corner?
And out the draft now.
Nah, we used to be on the Steelers.
Y'all was mad because y'all didn't get a
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I was. But I wanted Parsons for real.
Nah, y'all was good.
Why
Yeah, it was the
He in
time.
the
It was my
place he
top
needed to
defensive
be.
player too.
not? Why not?
He in the place he needed to be.
He'd have been doing this.
He would have been doing the same thing. Bro, like what?
Right.
That deal out of it.
He might be the
Nah,
best
that-
player in the draft.
Cause you gotta understand. Y'all should understand. A Dallas Cowboys fan going against the Washington football team. You think he wasn't gonna be a little extra amp for that?
He's from Philly.
But he
What
he
did I
from
say?
Philly?
Yeah.
Nah, is he from Philly though?
I don't think he's from Philly.
But
I think he's from Pennsylvania, but like,
He a Dallas.
But he been playing like that against everybody.
yeah. Oh yeah, now he's a
Yeah,
problem.
man, sorry.
Let's talk about defensive player of the year.
I understand he had 6 sacks in the last
5
6
games or something like that?
Yeah, 1 to 6 sacks in the last 6 games.
Mhm.
So I understand he going off, but I'm keeping it a balance. I don't think he be giving that type of energy on any other team like he is on the Dallas Cowboys.
Nah.
Just keep it a balance.
I knew from his draft interview with Rich Eisen when he was explaining why he sat out, and I was like, yeah, nah, he's ready.
Respect.
He's ready. And he was like, I was talking to Ray Lewis, like,
Man, chill, Michael
Right.
Parsons, chill. And we could have got it too. We gave him to the Cowboys. But anyway, Last topic of the day, hot seat 3. We're gonna do 3 people in the NFL that's on the hot seat that might end up on other squads. Saying coming up in this new year. So
I think the Seahawks are about to pick this offseason. Who's the franchise? They're gonna pick between Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson. I think they're butting heads. I think they're about to miss the playoffs. And after Pete Carroll destroyed the Legion of Boom, I can see that. And not running the ball with Marshawn because you didn't want him to act a fool in the post interview when he was gonna be MVP.
But that's what make the convo interesting though, because you got the person who called the play and then the person who threw the pick.
He was just following what the coach said.
But you the quarterback.
That's true. That's true.
And you already got a chip. I don't know. I go for my number 3. I mean, it was hard for me to put these in the order, so I'm gonna just say my 3 out straight out. Talk about the first person I wrote down, Kirk Cousins. Now he won last week versus the Steelers. Threw pick late. I turned the game off 28-0. I didn't even know they came back. But he let him come back and all that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to count his pockets, but I am going to say 4 years worth of guaranteed money is gold in the NFL. That's red in the mug. So for you to get 4 guaranteed years with the Vikings and have a 30-26 record, you pay for a Phantom. You don't want to drive around no Chrysler 300, bro. Shout out Cat Williams.
I'm gonna have to go. Y'all gonna think I'm wild for this. But when you're injury prone, sometimes you just gotta go. Christian McCaffrey. You better get your value while you can. Cause that boy Young Chubba, I think he could be a nice running back in the league. Get your value while you can. Injury prone. You don't want to sit on that too long. What he getting up there in years now, fifth, sixth season. Running back.
All them carries and catches.
Thousands is not easy. Thousand is not easy.
What you got for number 2?
Number 2, I'm gonna just go with his coach, Mike Zimmer. I think he's another one that's got to go. I think that there's been talent on the Minnesota team, but you can't get it done. Is it Cousins? Is it him? But I think the same thing happens every year. It's a tough out. It's a tough out to beat Rodgers. We know that, but at some point you gotta figure it out.
Number 2, I looked up Rodgers' record too versus NFC North. There's some crazies. Did I write that down? We'll get that to y'all later. Number 2, Jimmy G. He did exactly what he needed to do yesterday. He drove them down at the end of regulation, almost got them a game-winning field goal. He missed it. He came right back, hit Ayuk for the game-winning overtime touchdown. So
I wouldn't call it a hot seat.
I
call that a money seat, a love seat or some shit, because he about to get paid. He about to be nice.
I understand exactly what you're saying. Trey Lance being the number 3 pick is, of course, what put him on the hot seat. I seen there was a report out. It was like, oh, yeah, well, now the 49ers reconsidering it because they like what they saying from Jimmy G. I feel like that's a ploy to get his trade value up. And I feel like that's what he playing for. Right? That's the hot seat he's on.
Because we did the same thing.
Right. For the list, it's like the list that he want to go to and the list that want him is either going to go this way for the rest of the year.
You know, this name always been buzzing about should he leave or should he, stay for the rest of his career. I'm going to keep on making it buzz then. Because I want him. Fuck Frank Wright or whatever his name is.
Right. He ain't rich.
We need Mike Tomlin, baby.
Wow.
We need Mike Tomlin.
I see you selfish.
Mike Tomlin find a way up out of there, man. Big Billy even. You know what I'm saying? You got to struggle to a couple of more years to make your team sorry to get a good quarterback in the draft. You don't want to do that.
You don't.
come over to the coast. Let's get Frank Wright out. So when we get Frank out, we can get Carson out. When we get Carson out, you can take over that defense that we got.
What if he say Big Ben got to come through too?
He wouldn't say that.
He ain't gonna say
He
that.
gonna say that.
I think he like his black quarterback gonna love, cause he be having mean backup black quarterbacks, but you know we ain't gonna get into that. Except for Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph going against Myles Garrett, so you know what I'm saying. You call it what you want. Carlos, let go, and let go.
Mike Tomlin come through. Alright, we at number 1.
My number 1. Oh, I gotta go Cleveland. I gotta go Baker. I think he's out of there.
Why didn't you think about that?
I think he's out of there because I think he's not it. And I think he's a serviceable quarterback. I think once again but I think we have to come to a realization that there is an average line.
Yeah. And
a lot of quarterbacks flirt with that average line. They might be slightly above, they might have an outlier season, but they flirt with that average line. And I think Baker is average.
It's like 10 quarterbacks that you could say is not.
Not great, not bad.
8 to 10 quarterbacks that's not touching that line. Everybody else is somewhere right.
Yeah.
Right. Number 1. Well, the last person I wrote down, I don't want to put this much pressure on him. Jalen Hurts. Just because of the fact that the writing is on the wall, dog. I mean, they traded some people so that the cap is all messed up. They threw you out there. They chose not to run it at first. I thought we was tanking the first 6 games. And I feel like he part of the reason that we just came up out of there. But the fact that 3 picks against them Giants with that L, and then you got Minshew, and then you got
how many did you throw against what's his name? Against Dallas?
I know he threw the pick 6 to Trayvon.
I think I might have been another 3.
It might be. But I feel like you can't come back and throw another 3 picks. If you come back next week, bro, off this ankle injury, 6-10 overall. So you're working on your list just like Jimmy G.
Yeah. I think Jimmy G's in a nicer situation because he has leverage. Because if Trey Lance
more resume,
and more resume too. Because if Trey Lance is not ready, what y'all gonna do? That's not on me. That's on y'all.
Good point. Your last one.
My last one is shout out to Jim Irsay. Cause I fuck with Chris Baller. I fuck with Chris Baller. But you gotta get Frank up out of there, dog. I'm back on it. You gotta get Frank and Carson Wentz up out of there, dog. Listen to me. If it don't work out, do not waste our time and keep going through this every season hoping it's gonna be a better day. I'm telling you, man. This is a one and done deal. This is a one and done deal. That's how I look at it. You know, a lot of people don't look at it that way, but I'm not trying to be.
You look at it from a Colts fan.
I'm not trying to be the Cincinnati Bengals with Marvin Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Like, you giving us hope, but it's not all the way there. I don't got time to do that for 5 years. Let's move on. We got a good team right now. Don't waste it. That's all I'm saying.
So we got to move on from that high seat 3, man. Listen to this man talking real. But music just stopped. I was about to do a segue off the music outside. Cause shout out to your man Nate Joel. He sent me the album Kids at Heart. I rock with it. Talk about your man for a little bit. Give him a little shout out.
Hey, first off, shout out Nate. You're doing crazy numbers right now on his album. Super proud of him though. Like I was telling y'all before, like he was the little homie that was pulling up with his older brother, trying to hoop with his friends. They were like, Nate, get out of here, get out of here. Like, get out of here. Like Facebook friends go way back, like middle school days, like, and like the collective of all my friend group. We're just raising them up and supporting them up. So when he went up, he was actually in school in New York at St. John's, and he was doing his rapping thing. I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep my eye out. Like, you from around the way, you ever need anything, I'm in Brooklyn, just holler at me.
Met him in New York too. That's what's up.
What's the album?
It's called Kids at Heart.
Yeah. So we was just cooling, and then his buzz just started to grow. Like 2 Dope Boys blogs started reposting him. Team Dreamville, like this Twitter page was reposting him. He linked up with Stephen Wells. Shouts to Wells. It's a vibe. You already know the feeling. He pulled up and he was going crazy with the video shoots. So I was like, damn, like my man Nate's he's really out here getting it. And then he dropped the tape. And if you ever go listen to his freshman tape, listen to Wishing. Him and King P go crazy.
Wishing
with
King P.
King P. Go
Wishing
crazy.
King P.
So he dropped his tape, and I was like, damn, like he really might go, like really might blow. And then a blessing fell in his lap. Linked up with Justice League. Like stayed on his grind, stayed on his thing. Justice League was like, yo, let's do this album, man. You see with the fruits of his labor. That's why I fuck with him. Fucking him crazy. Fucking him crazy.
Man, to how you was the hype man, but that was beautiful. They Joel, kids at heart, you feel me? Hey, we football fans at heart, and I ain't got the actual numbers of the picks written down. All I could tell y'all is we got a tied #1. Me and Coach D tied. You feel me? He got the Rams tonight. I got the Cardinals tonight. I just gotta say one thing and close it out. Odell, he don't even believe in you, bruh. Don't get him no win. You don't even believe in Odell. You say it was gonna go downhill with the Rams. Don't get this man the win, the lead over me.
Can't believe I said it. They still got Coop. You know what I'm saying? You know that defense coming along with Von Miller in the mix now. Yeah. Let's get this W.
It's gonna be a goodie.
Odell, I wish you best of luck, but yeah. You know how I explained. You know, Robert Woods had a whole different little chemistry going on with that offense, which Odell can't do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Low. Big.
Thanks for having me, bro. Bless up.